everyone, welcome to your first video project. My name is Miss Vargas and I will be teaching you art. This week's project is very exciting because I'm gonna get to see your creativity. You're gonna get to build your own castle using basic simple geometric shapes. What are those? The simple geometric shapes that I'm talking about, you've probably already seen them and you're probably already familiar with their names. I'm talking about the square that has 4 equal sides. I'm also talking about the rectangle that has 2 long sides and 2 short sides. Also the triangle, which has 3 sides, and let's not forget about our circle, a single curved line that goes around. Our shapes will be made out of colored paper. You're gonna have to cut them and then put them up together to build a castle, just like this one. Pretty cool, huh? Then we're gonna use our crayons and color pencils to add lines and patterns of lines to add texture, details like the wind, the clouds, the bricks, the doors, and everything else. Are you ready to create? Let's go! Alright, so for this project, we're gonna be building castles. So take out the color paper or magazines that you have, your scissors, your glue, and if you're using magazines, look for pages that are colorful. Next, we are going to start cutting out shapes. What are some shapes that you know? We can cut up some squares, we can cut out rectangles. What about triangles or circles? Cut enough shapes to start building your castle. Let's add an interesting detail. I'm going to cut out a pattern out of one of my squares at the top to make it look like the tower of a castle. It's like cutting out little squares away in a pattern. We cut one, we leave one, and so on. Cut down to the sides and then up. Once you have cut all of your pieces, then comes the fun part. We get to assemble our castle. Kind of like a puzzle, but you are the one who takes the calls. Start moving your pieces around to start building your castle. I suggest to start with the big square first and then start adding more shapes around it. You can look at an image of a castle to get inspired. In short, you can also add triangles on top to make interesting roofs on your towers. You could also cut doors and windows. Let your imagination do the work. Once you have glued all of your pieces, it's time for details. If you use liquid glue like me, wait a couple of minutes for it to dry before you do the details. If not, then you're good to go. You can use markers, color pencils, or crayons to add even more color and details. These details are what makes an artwork alive. Are you ready to give life to your castle? Add some bricks to your towers, texture to your roofs, details on windows and doors. Maybe some green grass, a big bright sun, and puffy clouds. And maybe flowers all around. You are the artist. You make the call. When you are finished with the details, then it's time to take a picture. Look for the video in Schoology on how to take a good quality picture and how to upload your beautiful work to Schoology. I cannot wait to see the castles you have created.